What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fun with Dumb. We have launched our Patreon. If you're trying to support the show, go on there right now. And we have already dropped exclusive content. We dropped the pilot episode on there. We're going to drop some wisdom content where you guys leave a voicemail. And when I talk to you guys and respond, and you guys can join the Discord community, get episodes a day earlier. So make sure you go on Patreon right now. We'll leave the link right here. Today, we're going to try something a little different. A few days ago, I launched something called Wisdom, where we provided a link for you guys to leave voicemails of anything, share stories, ask a question. But keep in mind, get right to the point, because you guys been leaving some crazy messages promoting your mixtape or you as an artist or shouting out things that I've done, which I appreciate. But we don't need all that. Get right to the question. If you really want to be featured on this segment, you have to get right to the point and have something interesting to ask. I don't want to answer anything about your music careers or how to get started in the music industry. Those aren't things that I'm interested in discussing. I've already talked about those 1,000 times. Please try to stray away from those things. Let's try to go to a few questions a few messages that were left. Let's see, Dave, what we got.
Hey, what's up? Can you guess what my ethnicity is? All right. Well, you have a good one.
That's it.
Peace.
That's it. Okay, first of all, the way she pronounced ethnicity, she said ethnicity. So I don't know what that race is. Do we have any guesses from our production crew right there? Dave, what do you guess?
I want to guess like Taiwanese for some reason.
Taiwanese? I actually hear I think Latin. I feel like, not Latin, like Dominican or something.
Ooh, I can see that. Are we going Dominican?
Oh, do we have an answer?
I don't know.
There's no answer. What? Okay, we got to screen these, man. Go to the next question, please.
Yo, JP, aka Dumbfounded. What's up, playa? This is Nick, Belmont High School, dropout 2.
Okay, I'll stop that real quick. I can't recall who this is, but he went to the same high school as me because I did go to Belmont High School. Keep playing.
Remember that 9th grade in performing arts, I think it was?
I did go to a performing
went to Marshall
arts.
High School. Yeah, man, craziness. Living off of 3rd Street by Vaughn's and Ralph's.
Okay, stop. Now he's pointing out the exact apartment that I lived behind the market on 3rd Street. Yes. Okay, this is getting scary. Go ahead.
Shout out to you, all that you've done, brother, and this podcast. If I have some advice, or maybe you can give some advice to some kids that did drop out, that are living in inner cities, that are living in Los Angeles, what advice would you give them now in this generation with all the tablets and iPhones and everything, how to secure education a little bit better, how to have their mental a little bit better so they don't become dropouts like you and I. Okay. Peace out, my man.
All right.
Much love.
Well, first of all, thanks for that little jab at the end. Just like us, yes, we are dropout. I did drop out of high school. For those who aren't familiar with my story, in 10th grade, I dropped out of high school. When I dropped out, my grades were straight Fs. I did return a few months after just for lunch to get the free school lunch. I missed so many days of school that if I continued on the path, I would have to stay an extra year and become what they call a super senior. And when I dropped out of high school, my parents didn't know for another 2 years that I had dropped out because they were busy with their own thing. They were fighting, going through a lot of financial problems and all of that. So they were too busy to see if I was still in school. The one thing that did save me, and one advice I can give y'all, I think he mentioned like inner cities and things like that. There's a gang of programs that you could be a part of. And I know it sounds lame to be a part of like a YMCA or like a Boys and Girls Club, but those things I would say saved my life when I was young. I remember joining like a little youth center and all these places, but I also got kicked out of those places because I was stealing from there. But it's all good. They did save my life, and I did pay them back. Years later, I came back and I donated thousands of dollars. So I pat myself on the back. But during that time, there was some trouble I got into. We're not going to go into that. But take advantage of those things. And as far as educating yourself, you can educate yourself all day, but you got to have the curiosity. Follow the things that you're actually interested in. Don't drop out. First of all, what were my parents doing when I dropped out? Where the hell were they? That's so irresponsible. That's crazy. Find something you're actually curious about, educate yourself on it, and make it your career. If you're into welding, become a welder. If you're into pornography, become a porn star. I don't know if that's going to be an easy transition, but yeah. All right, let's hear the next joint.
Yo, what's good, Dumb? My name's Jarrell Balo. I'm a artist and musician full from Seattle. I just moved out here to SoCal. and I'm just trying to figure out how to get connected to the community out here while still being Filipino.
Stop real
I
quick.
know it's
While still being Filipino, not sure what that means yet. Okay.
it's kind of hard to do anything when you're Filipino. You just
Okay, stop real quick. It's kind of hard to do anything when you're Filipino. First of all, I got a gang of Filipino homies and they do tons of things. And also, Filipinos are the most willing out of all the Asians to make friends with whoever. My first friend in high school was Filipino. Put me on to everything. Because Filipinos do that. They are the whisperer of cool things. You know what I mean? Like, they put me on to the illest hip hop stuff. A lot of them were DJs, breakdancers, everything. So keep going.
I guess I'm trying to offer up my skills and abilities,
Okay.
my talents, my God-given talents
God-given talent.
to something of purpose. I'm trying to help out the community.
What are
I just don't know how to do that. Not trying to waste the gifts God's given me.
Not trying to wait. What is the gift though? I'm confused here. What is the God-given gift? Does he reveal that? He did say he was a musician fool, right? that's what he said. I'm a musician and artist fool from Seattle. Jarrell, let me tell you right now, it's out there. You got to go out there. You don't know what to do. Go to the events. I post events of things that I throw as well. There's tons of people you can connect to out there. And I think you're making it extra difficult for yourself, thinking because you're Filipino, you're not able to tap in with the community, which is false. There's a lot of Filipino artists, activists, people involved in the community out here in Los Angeles. I assure you, they're not hard to find. I wish you the best of luck, man. But you're not invisible, brother. We see you. We see you. But we can't see your skills and abilities because you haven't shared what they are. Please tell us what your skills and abilities are. And you said God-given like 4 times. All right. If you guys want to be a part of this wisdom segment, please leave a message. We'll leave the link in the bio here. But get to the point. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love you guys have given me on some of the stuff I've done in the past, what I'm doing. But I just want to hear any stories or questions you guys might have. Just get right to it, and nothing about becoming an artist or all of that. We've already covered that so many times. I could only share my insight on that so many times for the last 20 years, guys. Please. But talk to me, guys, and I appreciate all the submissions. Thanks. All right, guys, we're here.
We're here.
Impromptu. What's going on over there, guys?
You're going to have to start firing some of these people, man. They're not doing it right.
What do you think about my staff?
I like them. The one of them's got a triple size head, which he's got to suck that out, some of the fat out of that head.
How much bigger you think his head is compared to yours?
Double size, guaranteed.
Double the size?
Guaranteed. Yeah, he even agrees.
We got Bobby Lee here.
Okay,
the return. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. What?
Go ahead.
The return of Bobby Lee, y'all.
Can I just finish what I'm about to say, though,
Go
please?
ahead, please. Go ahead.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man.
I also want to say this, okay? You're a disrespectful piece of shit. You deserve so many bad things to happen to you right now, dude.
Wow.
You're out of pocket.
2 days ago, you know what you said? I went to your show
Exactly,
in Long
and
Beach.
the way you treated me
Hold
today.
on. I went to your show in Long Beach. After the show, I went backstage, and you looked over to me and said, hey, I think we're becoming best friends.
I didn't say
Yes, you did. Yes, you
I said
did.
you're becoming one of my best friends.
Well, you did say, I'm becoming one of your best
one
friends.
out of 50.
You don't got 50 best friends, do you?
No, I don't. All right. Yeah, I said that, but then I regret saying it now because of how you treated me today.
So
And what did you do to me today? You tried to kill me with food.
So what happened was I was gonna do this pod alone, and then Bobby calls like, "Yo, let's go eat. Do the pod after?" And he's like, "Maybe I'll do the pod after if you eat with me right now." So we went to a jjajangmyeon spot, and we usually have a regular spot we go to called Young King, which is fire, guaranteed. It's gonna be good.
Fire guarantee, dog.
And then we went to another spot, and you were displeased with the spot.
No, that's not. No, don't be mistaken, fool.
What?
All right, and don't act cray cray. I want to tell you what you did, dude.
What?
I said, let's go to Young King.
Yeah.
Right. It's closed. It's Monday, right?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Right. So then what you have to do as a dongsang, as a respectful
A
to be your,
Dongseng, not Tongseng, but
Tongseng,
Dongseng, which is a brother.
so what you fucking do right there, dude.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. And I'm your hyung.
Yeah.
Right. You're supposed to do respect to me.
I respect
No,
you.
you don't, because what you did was you took me to a ghetto place. And dude, I'm gonna say this. Check out the spot, right? It's a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say the name of the place
Don't
because
say it. Yeah.
I walk in there and the first thing I see is, I don't know, a full-blown Mexican family.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
That's fine.
Senors and senoritas and little Jaimes and all them, right, sitting there, right?
Yeah.
No other Asians eating there.
So that was your problem, that there was an Asian stamp of approval at the spot.
Well, when you go to an Asian restaurant in Koreatown, you want to see at least one other table with Koreans or Asians in it.
They came after you left, by the way.
They never. You dude,
I
don't lie.
swear to
Really,
God,
who
they
did?
came. Like two.
A blind deaf guy who has no taste buds. And went, "Nothing here."
Okay, this is how. So you took one bite of the jjajangmyeon and you walked out and left the whole bowl empty. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't bear the shame of leaving a whole bowl empty. So what did you do? You yelled out, "Hey, so pack that up for me."
Being respectful.
Pack that up for me.
Yeah.
You were too coward to face the fact.
Do you want me to leave right now, dude?
No, I'm sorry. I won't call you a coward again.
Okay.
But first of all, can I just say
So the place was garbage.
Okay, it wasn't.
Admit
great.
it.
I'll admit it. It's not good.
I hadn't eaten all day, right? And
wasn't
sometimes when I haven't eaten all day, I'm like, I want some. The next meal, the first meal I have, I need it to be glorious. Do you remember in like, after there was a battle at Lord of the Rings, they would go back to like, whatever the building's called where they eat. You know what I mean? And they used to have where the hobbits are dancing on the tables.
Yeah.
And they're eating meat off the bone and they're singing old tunes, right? That's what I want, baby.
You want a feast?
Yeah, and I got today.
I will say every time we do eat, we order like way more than we should.
Yeah.
And
It's a feast.
And you always take care of the tab, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Give him the mic.
Dom, why don't you ask him about the second restaurant tonight that he walked out of?
Oh, you walked out of the second spot too?
I did.
So you leave. So Bob. Bobby leaves the restaurant that we were eating at, and I ended up staying there. But he went with Gene to another restaurant, and you left mid-meal or what?
Not mid-meal, before, because I don't want to shoot the gun on it.
It was you didn't want to do it.
Well,
you don't want to commit. You don't want to commit.
No. Here's the thing. I don't want another disappointment, or I would have never shown up here. So we went to the second place. What's that place called?
Hungary Calvin.
Hungary Gabari. We went to Hungary Gabari, right? And I looked, and then you looked. You pointed at a soup dish, and you know what these are. And I looked at it. And I go, I have never seen that
It's
before.
good, man.
But I've never seen it before. I'm like, I can't risk it.
It's so good. It's top 3 spots in K-Town, probably.
Probably or no?
No, it is. It's
Probably
like
not.
Top 5.
Top 20?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Definitely.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't risk it, so we went to Sonendang, a place I do know.
And you ate, and
It was good.
It was good.
It's guaranteed there.
Did anybody come up to you? Did one person come up to you tonight eating?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Later,
they did.
he wanted me to sign an autograph, and I said, "No, just take a photo." He took a photo, and then you know what he did? At the end of the meal, he brought a piece of paper and a pen, and then asked for an autograph after I took a photo, and I was like, "No, that wasn't the deal. I took a photo of you, man."
By the way,
His name is Josh Park. He's an actor.
By the way, after you left, the waiter came up to me for an autograph.
It's impossible.
I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
It's impossible.
It is impossible.
Yeah.
You're right. It didn't happen.
And I want you to admit right now, I'm more famous than you
yeah,
in Koreatown.
people know that. Everyone
in
knows.
Koreatown. No, because you act like you're the mayor. Go ahead, Gene.
What Bobby's leaving out is that when we were at Sonendang, the waiter name dropped you.
Did he really?
He said dumbfounded comes.
You know,
in here
dude,
all the
wait,
time.
you dead?
And Bobby's leaving this out.
You were gonna.
all right, first of all.
You were gonna.
Okay. First
mention this.
First of all, you're not on the pod. You don't talk. You can't do that with that orange thing.
I can't believe you weren't gonna mention that.
What?
You weren't gonna mention that?
Did he mention? Yeah, he did mention. No, I mentioned it first. Remember? And he goes, "Oh yeah. He does come here. He didn't come up out of nowhere. He didn't come out of nowhere. Let's be real, dude.
He brought up dumbfounded.
I will hit you with my shoe.
Thank you. All right.
Anyway.
Okay.
And then when we left, the valet guy, I took a photo with him and some other guy.
All
That's
right.
it.
Nice.
Anyway,
But I do respect you as a young.
I don't think you do, dude. That's
I
so
do.
disrespectful.
So
disrespectful what you did.
I think.
Okay, ask your staff. Disrespectful, dude? Yes.
What are some?
Disrespectful? No?
What are?
Disrespectful?
I am.
In the middle.
I am.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you expect the Tongsang to do for you? Just give me an example.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this is how the call should have been.
Okay.
Hey Dom, I'll be you.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, man? That's just how you sound. That's what you sound like to me. Though.
I do.
Yeah,
That's
what's
how
up, player?
That's how I sound to you?
Anyway, you want to have dinner with me and Jen? Yeah, dog. And I go, all right. Well, I haven't eaten all day, so let's pick a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, yeah, man. I know this hole in the wall where they have rat dumplings. I was like, what the? I don't want no rat dumplings, dude. And then they bring up this red plastic bowl that you would find like, you know what I mean?
In a bathroom, in a Filipino
somewhere in a Filipino bathroom.
Yeah.
And the guy was nice.
He was.
The waiter, long-haired Korean dude, family-owned, probably he's forced to work.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be there. And it's like, how much water do they put in every dumpling?
It was very watery. It was very watery.
Seriously, what's the meaning of that? What's the meaning of this?
I don't know, but I don't think we could we can't ever have a traditional Hyung and Tongsang relationship because the things you expect from me as a Tongsang is too much, and you are not doing Hyung things. You slap me around sometimes.
Oh, here we go.
I gotta
Young things like I don't know. Yo, your sold out show in Long Beach that's been sold out for 2 months.
You got me tickets.
I'm done. I'm not done talking.
Okay, you got me.
Yo, can me and my peeps?
I did. I brought
Right.
Under the Influence.
Under the Influencers.
The kids from Under the Influence.
Right. And I got. Well, did I not give them backstage?
You did.
Yeah.
Did.
Who else was there? Rob and Caitlin from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Every powerhouse agent in town. Right.
Some people looked at me and was like, "That's dumb."
Who?
There was a few.
Not
people.
my agents. I'll tell you that right now.
One of your agents did it.
Which one?
With the homie, the bald dude.
That's Andrew's agent. Matt Frost.
Is Andrew at UTA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's his agent.
Yeah,
No, my agents have hair. Thank you. But anyway, so that's disrespectful. I mean, what are you getting at? I've done so much for you, piece of shit.
You have. But it's been mutual. Like I've done stuff for you.
I know, but
I've done stuff.
I know, but you failed today.
What is these? Why do you keep doing these things?
You failed today.
No. I appreciate
Okay, it's good to be here.
No, and we've become really good friends over the the last pod.
I'll tell you another thing you don't do as a Tongsang.
You're not finished. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like you have to hoard all the Asian girls. Give me one.
You first of all have stated that Asians don't like you or go to your shows.
They don't.
But you actually, during your show, you said, "Where are all my Asians at?" And
Right.
there was a significantly loud cheer.
But you knew who they were.
What?
The dirty ones. And the dirty ones are the ones I'm dirty. So okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I want to say something very honest
and let
to
me
you.
ask you something after. Go ahead.
Well, ask me first. then.
Okay, I want to ask you, what kind of dirty Asians you think were at your show? Like, what are the things they're into?
Okay,
Like,
so here's
explain
it's not dirty Asians.
Yeah.
So we did a meet and greet before the show.
Yeah.
And there was like this stonery big Asian guy.
Okay.
He was blitzed. And he go, you only with, the cool Asians. And I go, who are you? You, Sung Kang. I think David Cho was one of them.
Okay. He didn't mention me.
And you're a sellout. But anyway,
I'm a sellout.
well, you did Will Ferrell movie. But my point is that okay, no.
You're in Borderlands with
true.
Kate Blanchett.
That's true.
All right, dude.
That's true, man. No, he goes, yeah, you guys are dirty. You know what I mean? And like dangerous or something.
Yeah.
So then I go, oh, well, I guess that's who I attract to my show. So I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to do the, and it just doesn't work. I'm not that guy.
Do you ever remember a time where you were a clean Asian and all of a sudden you turned and transformed into a dirty Asian?
Gene saw footage today.
I saw that too.
What?
He showed it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I was clean.
You were clean on that stage?
No, did you see the...
I know you were still doing stand-up, but...
No, did you see the photo of me working at a
At the
as a
waiter.
waiter?
So that you were a clean Asian then? Just a hard...
Well, I had to go, would you like to hear our specials?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, well, I'll get you your ketchup. I followed the rules then.
You weren't corrupted at that point. No drugs, no alcohol.
Well, I was sober at that time 6 years.
Yeah.
So I was probably 23 at the time. So, I was, or 24. So 6 or 7 years I'd been sober. I got sober when I was 17. So I had some clean time. I mean, that's pretty much,
Yeah.
if I was loaded or I wouldn't be working there.
Did you have any bits about your at that point?
What do you mean?
What was that? Did you have any bits about your on stage at 23? Give me an example of what
I don't know what you mean.
Give me an example of what
The
a
jokes sucked back then.
give me an example of what was
Oh
a
my
bit
God,
like when you were 23?
I can't even, I mean, I had one joke where I was like, I don't know if it was in the thing, but I said, oh, I'm so lonely. Every time I masturbate, I grab my own. And I go, do me. And I turn around the house and grab my own. I'm masturbating.
Okay.
Stuff like that. It's so stupid. They filmed that 6 or 7 months after I started doing stand-up. So I didn't have any good bits then.
Yeah.
You're so new. So when I'm watching the stand-up portions of that, I just I cringe.
So
What else are we talking about, man?
what did you eat?
I mean, I went to Sunandang. I got the galbitang.
Yeah, you ate a lot. You
I'm
good?
getting so fat. I'm
Well,
dying.
I
can't even believe
I would
it.
say you're starting to look a little bit.
I'm getting fat.
I
I feel it.
I don't want to say it, but
No, please say it.
you're getting fat. Yeah.
And I am.
You're getting a little heavier than I did when I first met you. Even
Exactly. Bingo, dude. You got it.
yeah.
Because right now I'm just kind of going, I love Sidecar Donuts. Have you been there?
No, I've tried Holy Grail. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I get Sidecar, I get a dozen.
Yeah.
And then I forget that I live by myself. And I go, I'm only going to eat one. But throughout the day, I'll just, eat the blueberry one. And then I go, oh, there's a chocolate one saying hi. I go, hi, chocolate. And then there's always one that's like weird with.
It's like, how about me? It's
"How about- Yeah, it's me, Jelly, right?
Come over
And I eat it and I get all groggy and I get all like, ooh. But let's talk about stuff that's, positive about everything.
can I
Let's
ask
talk
you-
about, let's talk about
I want to talk about
sweet
health.
dreams.
I want to talk about health real quick. Have you ever tried to get healthy and like, to get a trainer, cold plunge, any of that? Just want to ask you.
No.
Would you be down to have a session with me?
Yeah, well, I'll session with you all day long, dude.
Like
Let's, I'm being, let me sit up.
yeah. Come on.
I see the energy.
The energy. Yeah, come on, man. Wake up.
Okay, okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you, are you down to go hiking with me?
I'm down to go hiking with you. I'm down to go hiking with me.
All right. What the hell, man? Okay, cool.
But this is what you get. Here's what it is.
Yeah.
This is what you get when I don't want to do it.
It's
So
fine.
this is
You're
this
fine.
is what you're getting. Not that I love Dumbfounded. I'll do this some other time.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel like he Jedi'd me into this.
I didn't Jedi you.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to be Jedi'd into things. You know what I mean?
Look, Gene asked me and Bobby are going to
There are no droids in the whatever what you did.
Gene asked
come
me-
do my podcast. You know what I mean?
I didn't.
Yeah.
You wanted to eat with me. I think that's why. And then
Well,
you're like,
and every time I call Gene, I go, let's call Dumb. But from now on, I'm going to say, no, don't call
it's
Dumb.
not going to be a pot every time. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not calling you. We're not calling him anymore. Okay?
No,
Because always we're wrapped up into this thing. You know what I mean?
I'm going to feel left out if you don't call me, actually.
Well, that's why I'm trying to include you because I thought like you're one of my best friends, but like, you know what I mean?
I'm not
This is
trying to use
manipulative.
you for the pot.
Well,
I was
also
going to
wanna say
record
this.
a pot.
Can I just say this
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
right? Every time
Oh,
in
here
this
we go.
room,
Here
right,
we
it makes
go.
me mad because
We-
feel the colors of my tiger belly, and it's my vibe in here. So you're a thief too, dude.
oh,
You're a set design thief.
I
dude.
like colors and I like art too.
Do
all
it
right?
differently.
I
Go
like-
dark and go like
I'm
old
not a
boy on
dark
it.
person.
Yeah, you're old boy.
If anything, you're a dark person. I feel.
You dude.
Does that remind you of Bad Friends on that side?
Yeah, that's bad friends over there too, dude.
no. I'm
What?
kidding.
What is your girl though?
Steffi?
Yeah,
Steffi couldn't make it today.
I love her.
I love Steffi too. She's
How
great.
come she doesn't like me?
She loves you.
I don't think she does.
She loves you,
I
man.
texted her one time.
Yeah.
She didn't text me for 6 months.
She didn't?
No.
What did you text her?
I go, hi, how are you? And then she goes, and it's so funny. She wanted me to do her podcast.
Yeah.
So that she went back on the, you know what I mean,
And the
text.
last time she texted
And she realized I was the last person to say something. And no, I'll never do it.
you were so pissed that she hadn't
It's
responded.
disrespectful. I'll call her now.
Oh God.
Hey, this is Steffi. Leave a message.
Idiot. You won't even pick up for me now?
All right, let me try.
No, all right, yeah.
Let me try.
So you won't even pick up for me now?
Dom's call. That would be.
I think she just doesn't expect what's going on with Bobby. Maybe she's on a date or something.
Stuff, dude.
So I call Steph.
Do you hear that, Steph?
Steffi. Wait, come here. Steffi.
Yeah.
It's Bobby Lee.
Scared me.
Yeah, so I just called you 45 seconds ago. Why didn't you pick up for me?
I thought you said I got arrested right now.
No, honestly, why didn't you pick up for me? And this is bull.
Oh, I didn't know you called me.
Oh, you picked up right away after dumbfounded 10 seconds later? What the f are you talking about?
I'm trying clothes on. It just happens to be I sat.
No, I know. No.
Wait. Do you really think she was busy right there when you were calling?
No. I know this is the thing I was talking to you about before about her, okay? Is when I texted you and you didn't text me back, she hung up on me.
Wow. How do you feel about that?
Wait, why is she calling me?
Oh no. Are you gonna pick up?
Yeah, what's up?
What is wrong with you guys?
What, Steffi? So it's Bobby again. Don't ever hang up on me again.
You hung up on me.
No, I didn't. You hung up on me. No, we just heard it. You're on the pod. You just heard it.
Maybe you accidentally hung up
I
on
didn't do that. No, listen.
I was at the dressing room.
Listen,
and
I'm
there's
sorry. No, let me just finish what I have to say, okay? I
Tell me,
texted you 6 months ago, and then, is that not true? And then you texted me like 5 months later going, hey, can you do my podcast? I think that's rude. And then I just tried to call you. You didn't pick up, but you picked up for Dom.
Dude.
And then you just hung up on me in front of everyone on the podcast.
Oh,
No,
my God.
and
Am
so-
I on the pod right now?
Yeah, you are.
You're live on the pod.
Are you punking me right now?
You're punking me, dum-dum.
No, you know what I hear, Bobby? I hear a lot of limitations you're putting around a lot of things.
I don't even know
I
what you
keep
mean.
hearing limitations. You're like, this is why you're not here. This is why da 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 da. This is, you know what I mean? Like,
God, you're
there's
so
too many, like,
manipulative.
oh,
Oh, you know what? You know what? You're gaslighting me.
Bobby.
You're gaslighting me,
called
dude.
Oh my God, dude.
No.
You know what?
What?
When Kalila was on the show, they were talking
You're
a lot
sicko.
together about, you know.
You're
I'm a sick.
absolutely a
Oh,
sick-
you're.
You're-
Talking about the
you
pot,
are
telling the kettle
sicko.
blacks.
Blacks?
Yeah,
Why?
give me that.
I don't think
Get
this
that guy out of
saying
there.
is pot
Get out
calling
of
the
there.
kettle
hang
blacks.
up on her, man.
Just hang up.
Hang up on that.
Hang up.
She's witchy.
She's witchy.
She's acting witchy right now, dude. You're acting
All right.
witchy and
Steffi,
playing up the phone, Steph. You're
We'll
acting
talk to
witchy
you
right now,
later.
dude.
Just hang up. Just hang
witchy,
up.
Steph.
All right. Oh my
See,
God.
now right now you're seeing a side of me that I don't know if you want me out like this.
I love your
I
side.
should leave now.
No, you shouldn't.
I said 30 minutes. Has that been 30 minutes? Shane?
No. Give me 10 more minutes.
Let's
Give
be
me
more real. Let's talk real then.
Then tell me.
Without the crazy. Without the crazy
I'll
stuff.
reveal whatever you want me to. I'll get deep and dark.
So let me ask you something, okay?
Yeah,
And be real
I am.
without naming any names,
Okay.
right? Have you ever had a sexual relations with anybody you podcasted with?
Why would you? With anyone I've podcasted
That's
with,
all
like
I'm saying.
guests?
Whatever.
Yes.
You have.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Did you
What?
take me a little more serious when I started booking stuff on in the movies that you were in? Did you feel any threat at all? Be honest.
I thought you were legitimate at that point.
What do you mean?
I thought I got to take this guy seriously.
That's what legitimized me to you in your head. Just because I was in a role now. You didn't take me seriously before.
It wasn't just one. It was like you were booking things I couldn't get. And then there's 2 movies we did together.
What did you look at me like before? Like an internet personality or something?
I don't like, I reviewed her like,
So because I did that show, you didn't take me seriously. So if I do certain you say yes to
what are you doing?
you say yes to a lot of
What are
stuff.
you doing right now?
You say yes to a lot of stuff
yeah.
that aren't necessarily of the caliber that you think you deserve.
No, because I like helping people.
Oh, so
you think I've done your podcast to promote my
No, you don't do it to promote
I'm like,
anything.
Let's help John out.
Yeah, I
You know?
appreciate that.
And I do that with some other people too.
Is there anything I can help you in the same way you feel like you're helping me?
What all I want from you is good meals.
Yeah,
I'm being real.
yeah,
And this is honest. I know I'm being real.
yeah.
I want the respect
Mhm.
of a good meal.
Mm.
And when I think of Koreatown, like the other day, we went to your birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Gene went and I went.
Yeah,
Nora was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The black guy.
Anderson Paak.
Yeah.
Anderson
You know,
Paak,
the fancy
yes.
black guy.
Yes.
Yeah, the drums, see? Right?
He doesn't. First of all, he doesn't
Whatever-
play
whatever-
with his-
whatever
he's
drums he does.
He's not a conga
Yeah,
player.
yeah. He can't do that though.
I'm sure he can. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Whatever. But so that guy, right? And that was a great meal. He was on the house
Yeah.
and it was respectful. Today, what you did was try to kill us with food. It was poison.
Do you think I'm slowly losing the credibility of like being the Koreatown guy to you?
Yeah, because
By-
things get revealed to me. And everyone said to me, I'm not kidding you, for the last 7 or 8 years, oh, John Park, he's the mayor of Koreatown.
So
right?
there's
And
a-
I go, oh, interesting. Very interesting, right?
Okay.
Then we go to places and no one knows who the is.
So,
like nobody.
so you're
You can't get-
noticing
you can't-
this.
Yeah, you can't get. We have to wait in line. You know what I mean? We have to. The food's not good. He never gets recognized. I was like, interesting. What kind of mayor is this? I wonder. You know. So it's like, but it's too late. I like you now. So we're like, you fooled me.
You think I fooled you?
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
fooled me.
Okay, let me admit there was a time my Koreatown clout was there, and I was able to cut lines. There were more people coming up to me.
Mm.
Maybe in like maybe 7 years ago, if we were to go out, they wouldn't recognize you, and they might recognize me.
Wow, 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 wow. Mm. Very good.
But things have changed.
No,
but things have changed.
Oh, what's changed?
The tables have turned. Like
so you're saying
now
that-
they go.
Let me just ask you something.
Yes,
You've seen the 8 years of Mad, right?
8 years on Mad.
Yeah.
Yes.
The variety of movies and TV shows I've done, right?
Not to the level of you are notoriety you have now.
That's true.
Let's be
I'll give
real.
you that.
There was a whole younger generation that haven't even seen Mad. You gotta understand that.
Okay, see, the Jedi thing. That's what you did. This is what you did with
Elvis.
Yeah, you know what I mean, with the food thing today.
Did I do that?
Yeah, do not do this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm
should have
on you.
point. That's
Right?
rude. That is rude.
This 3-finger prong thing, dude. I don't know what.
That's rude.
Are you a warlock?
It's
what are you
it's
doing,
rude.
dude?
It is
Okay.
rude. It is rude.
All right. So,
But
how
you-
does this feel though?
It
It feels weird. When
this,
somebody,
it does
when
feel
somebody
kind of
does this.
rude. It
Yeah,
does
yeah.
feel a little rude. But I do feel like things have changed, and I will admit that. I would be happy to hand over the keys to you.
Okay. Can I say something I've just observed?
Yeah.
Just your ankles don't look good right now. the amount of hair to skin, the color it is,
Dude.
I don't like it at all, dude. Dude, look at it.
Your feet are actually surprisingly
Delicious.
pretty good looking. Actually,
Very
feet.
good. I have very good
Take
feet.
the sandals off real quick.
Very good feet.
Could you get us? That is surprisingly.
What?
Let me see.
Let me see your f***ing ratchet foot. Look at how long the nails are.
Those are pretty. Those are yeah. I mean, you really take care of them. You got a whole pedicure and everything.
Every other week I do.
Every other week.
Yeah.
Do you
should get
change
them
up the
done.
color?
Yeah.
According to what? Like a mood? You're like.
According to whatever I'm feeling at the time. It's America.
Yes.
And I
it
look at
is.
the colors like I want this one today.
It is. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a pedicure too.
I think you should. They're not that expensive.
I know.
and your feet are ratchet.
I've gotten pedicures.
But anyway, it was really good to be here.
Wait, hold on,
Gene
hold
and I
on, hold
have
on.
to
You don't have to go.
go get some ice cream or
Where do
something.
you have to go? I
Ice
don't.
cream, ice cream,
you
ice
always
cream,
okay.
ice
Okay,
cream,
let me
ice
ask.
cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream,
Every
ice cream.
time, can I just point something out?
But
You don't have to go anywhere. Anytime I've been with you, you're in a hurry to get out.
are you any closer to becoming an
I think
action
I'm
star?
a lot closer.
I think you're farther away.
You think I'm further away?
Yeah.
I'm a lot more fit than I used to be.
I know, but you're looking
more
old.
But that might work for my advantage because
You're not a kung fu guy.
That's true.
Listen, I know. It's like, can I say something?
No.
Oh,
no, okay, go ahead.
You're gonna owe me 10 grand.
I'm not gonna owe you.
yeah. I think you're gonna owe me 10 grand. And what does that mean? You can't do a YouTube video and go, look, I'm doing karate. No, it's got to be a movie.
Look,
Like a legit Lionsgate presents. You know what I mean?
You've proved
John Park and you know what I mean. Kung Fu Madness.
You've proved a lot of people wrong too. You probably would have never expected to be in certain movies you are in right now, right?
What, like Sweet Dreams with you?
No, like Borderlands.
Dude, I'm in one scene. What's the big deal? I've always been in one scene in movies.
I think I could be in one scene in an action film at least, you know. But the bet was to be elite.
No,
right?
you have to be no, you can't be in action movie.
Okay.
You have to be the lead.
Can I make a bet
the guy
with you?
doing the action.
Can I make a bet with you then?
Yeah.
In the next 5 years, I want you to be a lead in a movie.
Oh, that's gonna happen within the year.
You think so?
Yeah. So let's make that bet.
Okay. Well, if I know that you already have something in the works,
Yeah.
then you
Let's
do
make
have
that
something.
bet. Let's make that bet.
You have something in the works. Okay.
Let's make that bet. What a
No.
stupid bet. It's so stupid. It's like
Okay.
it's so insulting.
No,
like
it's not. It's not.
in 30 years, I bet you're not going to be.
You know why I say that
What?
though? Because I feel like there's a little bit of a fear in you.
Oh, here we go.
I think
this guy
there's
wants to party.
I do want to party.
Oh, you want to go?
Let's fix. Yeah,
Let's go, let's
let's get
go.
up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Go.
I think there is a little bit of a fear.
I have to say to you, John Park,
Yes.
you're absolutely 100% wrong.
Okay. Okay.
There is no fear. I do what's in front of me.
Mhm.
Okay, so if like they say, do you want to be on Beef? I read for it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I read for everything that I have the opportunity to read.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's not a fear. I say no to things like reality shows or like, do you want to do this cooking show? I'm like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get a lot of offers for that kind of stuff, but I say no to it. Or host a game show. I've had a couple of those.
Have you had a lead role offered where you turned down?
No, why would I do that?
Because there might be a role that you might not want to
No,
play.
I say yes to everything. Look at
Everything?
my MDB. Yeah, I've done some crazy things.
Okay.
Usually when things are offered, I kind of read. No, I don't say yes to everything, but like, there's a movie. I'm doing a movie. I'm doing a movie in a couple of months in Malta. And
Yeah.
it's like I'm only doing it because the 2 stars are interesting, but it's like a European company. No one's gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't want to name even know because I want the producers to think I'm talking about it. But
Well, Gene, you're a producer. I want to ask you real quick. Where do you rank Bobby's acting from 1 through 10?
don't do this, dude.
What?
Don't do this right now.
What? I'm just asking him. Because I'm not that great. I think you're a fantastic actor. I think I believe in your acting more than you believe in your own acting, to be honest.
I act. I don't
Because-
think about it.
Because you've been talking about you being a straight man in
I gotta
drugstore.
get outta
I
here,
just
man.
saw drugstore.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
No,
I think my gut says let's get out.
The
Yeah.
gut is- what?
It's getting into a weird
It's-
area.
It's
I don't
not
like.
okay. It's
Don't
not
even answer that. Put it back.
Jane-
Don't even answer.
Jane-
Put it
Jane,
down. Gene, don't even
just,
put.
just say a number.
No, don't
Say a
even
number
don't
right
even throw
now.
a number.
Say a number
I
right
will
now.
not drive you home if you write say a number.
Let me
right?
just thank you then. That's one. Thank you. Thank you for doing the show. I love you, man.
Let me say this about your acting. I'm not going to put a number on it, but and you can talk about this, the difference between auditioning or starting out versus when you're actually comfortable and feel like you have the confidence to do it.
What? What are you talking about, dude?
He's just analyzing it, man. I can't.
I'm not as good when I'm auditioning.
No, you're not as good when you're nervous. And that gets in your head, but then when you loosen up,
Yeah, I
you
feel-
hit
yeah.
a home run. It's just
Yeah. I feel. Here's the thing. I feel more comfortable now, faster
Yeah.
on sets than I do when I did 10 years ago.
Right.
Like 10 years ago, I was like so frightened of saying anything wrong. But now it's like I'm just myself. I talk to the producer, director. I don't.
Yeah, you've been in the industry for
Yeah,
super
so it's
long.
like, and I like that. So I'm doing soon a movie with Mel Gibson and Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Can you talk about that? Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm doing one.
Yeah.
And I'm not as fearful of it. Even when I did Borderlands and I met everybody, I was a little anxious because I had never even met Eli at the time. So I remember I met Eli, Kate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, and everyone at the same time.
Who do you think was the most intimate? Who would you be actually starstruck from out of that group? Probably Kate, right?
Yeah, but she's very how do you say it when she makes you feel at ease right away?
Really?
Yeah, by saying a joke and she's like kind of like
She cool?
she does a thing. Yeah, she's so
really
cool, right?
Yeah.
And then one time I was sitting there at a lunch or something, and I was squished in between Kate and Jamie Lee Curtis. And I remember we all laughed at something. I forgot what we laughed at.
Yeah.
And I remember like we were both kind of all three laughing, and then Kate kind of rubbed my back
Yeah.
when we were laughing. And I was like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? So it's like, they were comfortable. But 10 years ago, I would have never even been there.
Yeah.
I would have never showed up for that. I
Yeah.
would have been too nervous.
I always look at your performance like both movies that I've been on, and I've been very impressed, I got to say.
You saw Sweet Dreams?
I saw the trailer. Yeah,
What do you think of the trailer?
so good.
I think it's so good.
I think people are in for a treat, man.
Maybe, but I think the trailer's great.
Yeah, yeah.
I think when you go, oh, it's a $1 million movie.
Did you see the movie?
No,
My manager said he saw it.
is it good?
He said it's good.
And and I think Paramount called Lige
Yeah.
and goes, how the did you get Johnny Knoxville, Theo Vaughn, Mo Amer, Bobby Lee, all these people?
He did put Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak, Jonathan Park,
Yeah.
Shake Wall, all the people in this independent movie. There's no money in it, and he just asked.
Yeah.
It's cool that Lige just called me and he goes, "What's that?"
This is the Sweet Dreamcast. I
Oh,
guess,
they already have it
on IMDb. Yeah.
Am I on it? I don't look like I'm on it.
You are on it. You're at the top. You're right there.
Exactly.
Why don't you update your IMDb photo? That is like, what is
I'm
that?
top exactly.
Look at this IMDb photo.
I don't know how to switch it.
But what is that? Is that a VH1 award? Or what is that?
Yeah, that's what it says in the back. You. Yeah. Get out of there.
You had that hair, huh? That little mohawk thing.
I don't know how to switch. Do you know how to switch that, Gene?
I could help you.
Okay, that'd be nice.
We should update that.
Yeah. So
let's see. Can I see this IMDb real quick? Let's see. Let's go all the way down to his earliest thing. Wow, that's a lot of credits, man. You're like James Hong or something.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you.
Yeah, I've done a lot. Let's get out of there.
Is 1999 the first thing?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The underground comedy movie.
Oh yeah, that was the first one.
I didn't know you were in Arliss. Wasn't Sandra Oh in Arliss?
Oh yeah, that's when I met her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was so sweet.
How was that?
It was great.
Did she know who you were, or
no? She goes, "You're Korean." I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Let's talk."
Was that weird? That
was
like
great.
running into each other and being like the only Koreans.
Yeah,
like,
because
around
in
that time?
1999, it just wasn't like she was the only one, and I knew Margaret, but I just was like,
yeah.
And when I got on the show, I was like, my friend Alan Stevens got me the part because he was a producer. It was really nice.
I forgot you were in K-Town Cowboys.
All right,
too.
can we just move on from that? I don't want to get off the whole thing.
What's wrong? You can't stare at your own.
It's the past. Let's
okay, cool. Talk about the future.
So you and I have Drugstore June now, Sweet Dreams coming out, and then I got Borderlands coming out.
Yeah, what else?
And then I got.
Are you on Sex and the City again next season?
I don't know.
No,
I don't think they'll ask.
They just did announce today that what's her name is not going to return.
Sada Ramirez.
Yeah. Can I say one thing? Sweet Dreams is a special movie to me because that's the last time I got really hammered.
You got hammered again in Korea.
I drank.
No. So what you're saying now to your audience, you didn't realize.
Why do you get it high off of exposing?
Oh, you lie.
Do you get high off of?
You're a web of lies. That's what this should be called, web of lies.
Do you get high off of just exposing people?
I just thought you were honest person.
I am honest. I had one drink.
Yeah, then you relapsed. That's fine.
I relapsed, but I didn't want to share that information.
Well, then you cut it out. It's your show.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Bobby, for coming on the show, man. What a
so
great experience that was. Tune in next week for another episode of Fun with Dumb.